You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Thursday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
And President Donald Trump has implemented several measures to curb the movement of foreign travelers. And basically, what he's implemented is that some tourists, depending on the country that they're coming from, will have to provide 5 years of their social media history as part of their applications to visit the country.
It's crazy to think that a drunk tweet from COVID might stop you from getting into the States. Now, I did see, at least for now, Canada is not part of this. We've got our own beef going on. But, imagine being someone from Australia who just tweeted one time about, Donald Trump's stupid haircut.
Well,
and being told you can't come in.
Even, during the World Juniors, how many times, I'll write out, something about the United States or during the Olympics or whatever.
True. That's the question. Is, what is the filter going to be? What is the line going to be? Because I get the idea of, there are people who say legitimately and genuinely horrendous things on social media that should not be allowed to just then freely come into the country. But if you were I'm glad America lost the World Series or whatever, are you going to get stopped at the border now?
I also just feel bad for the people working in customs in the States. If you've ever done a deep scroll on your own social media, You've seen some cringy stuff. Oh, yeah. God.
Having to roll through 5 years of someone's social media posts and all the good, the bad, the sappy, the memes, the cringe. Oh, the cringe.
Just scrolling through man, your kids are ugly.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Be careful on the roads out there. I was reading that December is the most dangerous month in Ontario to drive due to all the accidents that happen because of weather and whatnot.
Well, it's just this weird combination of obviously the weather gets bad, but also it's so close to the fall and the summer, I guess, that we've all still forgotten that we did this a calendar year ago. People are I don't know how to drive in this weather anymore.
Yeah, everyone automatically forgets.
You just see people out there skidding and sliding around all day.
I felt bad. I saw some guy rear end a dude, and then
oh no,
I drove around and I went and did some stuff, and I came back down the same road 10 minutes later yesterday.
Yeah,
and the cops were there. The guy who hit him was already gone, but the guy whose vehicle that was struck was getting it towed and everything, and He reached into his back seat and he pulled 3 pizzas out of the back seat.
No.
And I was and he had all his work gear on, and I was it was at 1 o'clock. This dude
middle of the day
totally was just getting lunch for the crew.
Damn. He got sent. He got picked. Out of everybody at that job site, they were all right, you go grab the pizzas. The order's in. We're having a pizza lunch. That might have been their Christmas party.
Maybe.
That might have been their holiday gathering.
I feel like whoever hit him should have delivered the pies to the workplace.
I think that's because you said the other car apparently was good enough to drive off because it wasn't there when you came back and saw him getting towed. Minimum responsibility, minimum you should offer is hey, brother, you want me to deliver those pies for you?
Watching this poor guy hop in the tow truck with 3 pizzas.
Do you think you offer a slice to the tow truck driver?
No.
As he's hauling you around, you go, you want one?
Not if I'm paying for it. Screw that. I'll say this. If a Skip the Dishes driver ever hits me or a delivery driver, you're giving me some of that food.
Somebody else's order you're entitled to
100%.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So we were talking about how awkward the interaction is when you get into a car accident. And we had, I'll leave his name blank.
He did not want to have that on the air.
He texted in and he said, I was testing out my new slicks in a parking lot by doing some maneuvers, and I slid into a car that was parked. On the inside of the car that I hit was a guy who was cheating on his wife.
They were engaged in particulars.
Plot twist, he knew the guy.
Yikes.
He said it was kind of awkward.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of things to unpack here. Do you go through insurance on this? As the guy who got hit.
Right. You're no fault at that point, right? You're literally in a parked car.
But you're also at fault at the same time.
Well, that's a different argument, right? That's a different, that's a separate case, so to speak.
I'm just how do you go about that? Being the guy in the car, cheating on your wife.
Right.
you can't just come home with a huge dent in the door or
How
something.
did this happen? Well, I mean, you can tell half the story, right? Babe, I pulled over. I was in a parking lot. I was checking something on my phone. Some guy.
That sounds so suspect, though, does it not?
I mean, what's the better excuse? My whole side of my car is dented.
But then also, as the person who hit him, if you have good insurance, then you're going to want to exchange too, right?
Well, that's just it. Like, unless the person that you hit is like, hey, don't worry about it. Let's just pretend this never happened and your car is okay. You're going to want to get your insurance involved. You're going to want someone to fix this mess. And it would be interesting. It would be interesting to see if the guy in the car, who is, again, in the crash aspect, he's the victim.
Sure.
Offers to pay for the damages if you just shut up.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If I was the guy that hit him, if I knew this guy, I'd be like, listen, you let me go. We don't talk about this.
Right.
I don't tell your wife.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Is it real? Is it fake? Do we even care? Let's find out.
Seems like everybody's got their own traditions when it comes to Christmas, but some countries have some very bizarre ones. I was looking at a list yesterday, so I got people to text some fake ones in, but I want to see if you can tell if it is a real country's tradition during the holidays or a fake one.
Okay, well, I mean, just to put things on the level, remember that we leave out milk in an open container for a fat man that travels the world. So ours are also pretty weird.
Sure. First one in here is in Norway. They hide all the broomsticks in their home to prevent the witches and evil spirits from stealing them.
You know, because Christmas has like some pagan roots, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll say that's real.
That is real.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
The idea that there are witches and they will show up, but they don't have their own broom, so they need to borrow yours.
Also the idea that they can't open a closet.
Yeah. I didn't think about that part.
The Swiss tradition of shaving your neighbor over the holidays.
Shaving? Does it specify what part of the neighbor is being shaved?
That's up to your imagination, my friend.
I'm going to guess that that's problematic and that's fake.
That one is fake. Next one in here is in the Czech Republic, women keep a shoe over their shoulder. They call it shoe tossing.
A shoe over their shoulder? That's weird enough that I can't imagine you having thought it up. So I'll say that's real.
Yes, in the
What
Czech
is
Republic, there is a tradition of, they call it shoe tossing on Christmas Eve.
Okay.
Where unmarried or single girls toss a shoe over their shoulder against the house door.
Is this supposed to lure men?
Yeah, I mean, everybody's gone to a Christmas dinner where your aunt's like, when are you going to get married?
Yeah,
when are you
yeah.
going to get married?
Did you toss?
This is way worse than that.
Did you toss your shoe yet? Have you thrown your shoe at the door yet?
Next, we've got the Icelandic tradition of giving naughty kids rotten potatoes.
Rotten potatoes? That's so much worse than a lump of coal. I want that to be real. I'm going to say real.
That one is real.
That's amazing.
So apparently in Iceland, it's a tradition that kids place a shoe on their windowsill with the apparently Yule lads.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Sure.
Leaving gifts to the children who have behaved, like candy and such, and then rotten potatoes for the naughty children.
So the rotten potato goes in your shoe?
Mm-hmm.
That's a double whammy. Now your shoe smells like rotten potato. That sucks.
Next one here is the Swedish tradition of keeping a meatball in your pocket.
Cooked or un? Doesn't say.
Doesn't say.
I'm going to say fake.
That one is
Say
fake.
fake. It would just be, if it's cooked, just eat it. If it's uncooked, that's unsanitary.
Finally here, we have the Catalonian tradition of the Christmas pooping log.
Can you explain it at all?
Well, do you think it's real or fake just based off the name?
A Christmas pooping log? Sure, I'll say that's real.
It is real. They say locals in Catalonia create a character out of a log,
Okay.
drawing a face on it and giving it a hat. They spend a night feeding it in fruit, nuts, and sweets. So it's basically like a piñata in a sense.
Right.
Then the entire family beats the log with sticks and sings traditional songs. Some of them that translate to, if you don't crap well, I'll beat you with a stick.
And that will bring good tidings for the holidays.
Apparently, they also decorate their nativity scenes with small pooping ceramic like figurines.
Yes, there's Jesus and Joseph and Mary and the wise men and the pooping logs.
I always wondered what myrrh was, you know?
This is the Brock and Delby Podcast.
All right, the next prize that we're giving away from our wish list is a projector.
Yeah, a mini projector, full HD, 1080p, portable, Wi-Fi, two-way Bluetooth, rotatable, auto, all this stuff. It's got bells and it's got whistles.
So we've got 3 sexy projectors on the line. We will put 15 seconds on the clock, and whoever has the best dirty talk wins. If you're not one of our projectors, you can be a judge. 762-555.
That's right. Come on up, sit on Perv Row, and tell us who you think does the best dirty talking.
All right, let's get the windows fogging up here. We'll start on line 1. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
This is Shelly, Sexy Shelly.
Sexy Shelly. All right, I assume that you are very ready to play.
I am roaring to go.
Okay, we'll put 15 seconds on the clock, and you be a sexy projector. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, take it away.
When I turn on the big screen and project the picture of you standing there in your red and white outfit, you're so large and you just look so wonderful, and you have all the bells and whistles and even some jingle bells. Ho, ho, ho.
Beautiful work, Shelly. Beautiful work.
Absolutely fantastic start.
Hot start.
Woo!
The ladies never disappoint in this
Never.
contest, do they?
Never.
All right, sexy Shelly, stay on hold, okay?
I will.
So big.
All right, we go to line 2 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, it's Joe.
Joe, do you mind if I refer to you as Sexy Joe, or is that too...
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sexy Joe, you ready to play?
Yep.
All right, I'll count you in from 3 to 1, and you just have to be a sexy projector. 3, 2, 1, take it away.
First, I want you to grab my control stick. I want you to press the right buttons and turn me on. And as soon as I get all warmed up, I'm going to project some images all over the place.
Sexy Joe, fine work. Very fine work there. Stay on hold, okay, man?
Thanks.
I've never thought about the context of the word project
Projecting
until right
all
now.
over the wall. All right, we go to line 3. Caller number 3, what's your name?
Brad.
Brad, I'm going to refer to you as Sexy Brad.
Sexy Brad.
Seems like the
Sure.
theme this morning. You're ready to play?
Yep.
What do you think of your competition so far?
They're pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
well,
It's
let's
tough bar today.
see if you can one-up them.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, take it away.
Open my box. Shine me wherever you would like. We could even do it in the woods on a camping trip. We can shoot whatever you want all over the place. All over the walls.
Sexy Brad, well done. Well done. Stay on hold here. You know what? Big round of applause.
This was the toughest one yet.
Very sexy.
The other ones all had very obvious paths to go down, but Sexy Shelly, Sexy Joe, and Sexy Brad all found a way to make projecting pretty hot.
I don't know who to pick. 762-555. What do you think? Sexy Shelly? Who's Sexy Joe?
And Sexy Brad.
Sexy Brad?
So Sexy Joe is the first one to hit the topic of project all over the wall.
Which was fantastic. But the camping thing from Brad was nice,
right.
too.
We can do it under the stars. We can do it in the woods.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good angle, too. And then also Shelly was just funny.
I think I'm torn between Joe and Brad.
I would agree. I think it's between line 2 and line 3.
A lot of people do like the projecting, though.
I am seeing a lot of line 2s
All right.
on the text line.
Sexy Joe, are you still there?
Yep.
Congratulations, my man. Ding. Round of applause. You projected, and you're getting that projector,
you.
brother.
All we ask is that if you project after this, you do it safely.
Okay. I got 3 kids, so.
The Brock and Dalby
On
Podcast.
a day like today, when it's so icy outside, you're going to hear one of the worst sounds possible.
Ugh.
People shoveling ice. I went out for a smoke like 15 minutes ago, and
Yeah.
the guys were doing our parking lot there, and there's just this icy, and I couldn't even finish my dart. I had to toss it. I felt like chills going up my spine, not even from the weather.
Just that icy scrape, and then every now and again you'll hear the thwack of someone trying to like break through a chunk that's not scraping properly.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like someone just continuously like ripping tape, and then the combination of like a cat that sounds like it smokes, coughing up a fur ball, you know?
It's one of the worst sounds that I think you can associate with any season. Because also, when you hear the sound, it scrapes your brain, but it also lets the rest of you know that it kind of sucks outside.
And you know, I know a lot of people will say, oh, they like the sound of the crunch of the snow when you walk on it. That just reminds me of styrofoam.
Yeah, honestly. Crunch of leaves in the fall, way better than the crunch of fresh fallen snow.
And even when it's icier, it makes it even worse.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's another sound that I hate in the wintertime is when you're shoveling all that fresh fallen snow, and then your shovel either hits like a crack in the driveway or the sidewalk or catches a piece of ice. It's the sound you make when you go, oof.
Oh, yeah. Hit
As
yourself just above the groin,
Yeah,
below the gut.
as the handle of your shovel drives itself into your keg. That's a terrible sound, too.
Someone just texted in and said the sound of people who don't pick up their feet walking with wet boots.
Just shuffling and slogging along.
I don't know how teachers do it.
Oh, you know what? Actually, speaking of like wet boots, when you go into a store, like a grocery store or something like that, and you go to stomp your feet on the mat, and instead of it being a nice,
Squishy?
satisfying, it's gross.
Oh, yeah.
Ruins my day.
One of the worst things to touch and find out it's wet, you know?
This is the Brock and Delby podcast.
Jesse, what would you say is the worst sound of winter?
When anybody says it's not that cold out and negative 15 degrees or below and they're wearing
Worst.
shorts.
Oh,
The literal worst.
Shorts guy trying to convince you that it's not that bad outside when he's turning blue is the worst.
Yup.
Like, just stop talking. Come on now. Be so for real. The worst.
It's always funny how people try to, like, little kid one-up each other and be like, you're cold?
Yeah.
Oh, you're cold right now?
No, don't even try it, because I am.
That is going to be the best answer.
Right up there with anyone jogging telling you how much better it is to do in the wintertime. Oh, no, it's so much better for your heart to
Get
go running on an icy sheet.
bent, dude. We got Kyle on the phone. What would you say is the worst sound of winter?
It has to be the one person, and it's always usually a neighbor, that for whatever reason decides at 5:30 in the morning it's a great time to just get the biggest gas-guzzling snowblower started up when you're just trying to sleep in. You got to go to work in a couple hours or it's your day off. It never fails. And they're usually the same person that do the same thing with the lawnmowers.
100%.
It's fun. It's funny how in the movies, like, you'll always see, like, someone will wake up and throw the doors open, and it's birds, and it's harps, and it's happy, and it's never.
No, it's just, it almost sounds like, you got a Russian army plane over your house or something like that.
Dude, I feel the exact same way when I just finished doing my driveway and you hear the snowplow come along.
Oh.
That's just rage-inducing. And it's always when the snow is extremely wet.
It's that, and it's also when you're trying to sleep at night and you start hearing the beep, beep.
When the plows are backing up and coming back for another run, and you know that they're not clearing the mess they left at the end of your driveway. They're just being loud. And again, we love our plow drivers. You're doing the Lord's work. But shh.
I think as a parent, you'll appreciate this. Someone said the sound of your kid telling you they've lost their millionth pair of gloves.
My son came home the other day and told me that someone took his toque and threw it, and so now it's just gone. And it's the baffling silence afterwards that's a tough sound to hear.
A lot of people are saying, and I can't believe we haven't touched on this, the sound of your car not starting in the winter or almost not turning over. No. It's that Axl Rose. That's the worst sound in the morning when you're running late for work. And
Sometimes it's a welcome sound because that sound means I'm not coming in
that
today.
is legit welcome to the jungle.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We got to talk about the Shirley Manson garbage beach ball debacle that's been going on.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how we haven't talked about this.
If anybody hasn't seen it yet, Shirley Manson, lead singer of 90s band Garbage, is in the news because she freaked out at a dude who had a beach ball at like a festival set that they were doing the other day.
Yeah.
Which to me, the most shocking, I had no idea Garbage was still playing festival sets.
Me neither.
And then she just starts unloading on this guy because apparently she was offended that he was playing with the beach ball and not paying attention. But then it turned out he's like a super fan of the band. Like he loves the band. He goes to their shows. He was there for them. Just imagine being called out by your favorite band.
Well, the best thing that happened was the internet saw all of this, and then every show that they've played since, there's just beach balls everywhere.
What do they call it? The Streisand effect. You try to make something go away, it's only going to get worse.
Well, it's like even like, you know, when you tell your buddies something that you're scared of, they're going to bring it up or they're going to mess with you, you know?
The thing about it is, though, is like, I do think, like, she's way out of pocket for yelling at a single fan and all that other stuff. And it's very funny for, like, the comeuppance of now there's beach balls at all the shows. But I also feel like if I was in the crowd and there was, like, 30 beach balls bouncing around, now I'm upset. Now I am upset about the beach balls.
I will say the way it was done was really nice. Is the band Machine Head played earlier in the day on like the festival with them.
Yeah.
And they handed out the beach balls.
That's funny.
And we're like, when Garbage comes on.
Yeah.
So it was kind of, I don't know if it's going to carry on at every festival or if it's just going to be specifically for Garbage from now on.
That's the thing. Is like, if it's at festivals, it is what it is, outdoors and all that stuff. But like, if Garbage starts playing like, oh, we've got an intimate club show somewhere, or we're playing an arena somewhere, and the beach balls come out.
People love to troll nowadays. That's the biggest thing.
It's not going to go anywhere, I don't think. I feel like this is going to be around for a while.
It's like every time I've seen Sum 41, someone would yell at Derek, Avril Lavigne!
Oh.
Avril Lavigne!
That's got to be such a bummer. And that's the thing I feel like that's worse now because back in the day, like think like around Woodstock times, right? Like in the 60s and the 70s, if something like that had happened at a show, it might make the news. You might read about it in a magazine. But in modern times, everything like that's on TikTok and viral within hours. Everybody knows about it. It'll never go away.
You can troll your favorite band so hard. I mean, I've heard of people going to Morrissey shows and just holding up meat in the crowd, you know?
I've always wondered about people who do it. Same with like hockey games. Like when people go to the Red Wings and they bring an octopus. Were you just keeping meat in your pants this whole time?
Yeah.
That sounds awful.
I'd do anything to piss Morrissey off, to be honest with you.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What the hell did you just... What the... is that song?
What did he... All right, we've got $100 in Lotto 649 tickets for Saturday's jackpot. If you can figure out what Christmas song we are meowing to you.
That's right. You get through. You get to pick either Brock or Dalby. If you can tell us what the song is, you get $100 in 649 tickets, gold ball jackpot this Saturday. $42 million with a guaranteed $1 million prize.
All right, let's just get into it here. We will start on line one. Hey, good morning. Who's this? Hello? Hello?
Good effort.
All right. Okay, we'll go to line two. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. It's Bruce.
Bruce.
All right, Brock or Dalby for the meow?
You go ahead.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Merry Christmas, baby.
That is not Merry Christmas,
Not
baby.
it.
You know?
All right, we move on here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Trevor.
All right, Brock or Dalby for the meow?
Let's go with Dalby.
All right. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Oh, I don't know, honestly.
Come on.
All right. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Hot Jeanette.
All right, Brock or Dalby for the meow?
Rock.
All right. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Can I get one more meow?
No, I'm telling you right now, that was a dead giveaway, brother.
All right.
You're out of here.
Let's keep going.
You can't get the key to the castle and ask for more.
Who's this?
Good morning. This is Pierre.
All right, Brock or Dolby for the meow.
Dolby.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
What do you think?
Must be Santa.
Yeah.
Must be Santa. Must be Santa.
Now, let me just ask you a question, because I think I can figure out what generation you grew up in. Who's that song by?
Oh, I don't know, but the kids played it at the Christmas concerts every year.
It's because you're either a Raffi or a Bob Dylan.
Yeah, me and Dolby got into an argument before this. I was like, yeah, the song by Raffi. He was like, you mean Bob Dylan? I was like, no, Raffi. Well, congratulations, Pierre. You get yourself $100 in Lotto 649 tickets. If you do win on Saturday, got some nickels and dimes for the fellas?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Next time we hear from him and he's giving us money.
This is the Brock and Dolby podcast.
Oh, send us a text. 762-555. Oh, text ye, oh, text ye. Come ask us a question. Anything you want. Questions, comments, or concerns. Oh, won't you send us a text? Oh, come send us a text. We beg you to send a text. 762-555.
What I love when you do like choir type songs is you are either the lowest your voice can possibly go or the highest, and there's no in between.
All right, let's get her going. 762-555. First one in here says, do you think Santa has a therapist for all the things he's forced to see?
I don't know, but that's the thing, right? Santa knows if you're awake, so I imagine if there's people up and doing bad stuff, he probably just keeps on going. Oh, unless you're talking about like during the year.
Yeah, because I mean, he's making a list. He's checking it twice. He knows who's naughty or nice.
I was just thinking like things he would see as he's going into everybody's house on Christmas.
Like he's judging you on your furniture? Is that what you thought?
I forgot that like he has access to all of your deeds throughout the year.
Well, even that. I mean, think about how many chimneys he's going down and like homes he goes into where he's like, this is disgusting. I'm not touching those cookies.
Right, yeah, or even picking up some of the handmade cookies and just be, ugh, gross,
yeah,
sick,
yeah.
disgusting.
He most definitely has a therapist for a lot of things.
I would have to assume either that or he just takes it out on the elves.
Someone said staff Christmas party this weekend has an open bar. Do you go ham or be chill?
Well, that depends.
Depends on your crew.
Depends on who's there. If the boss is there, if the brass is there, if the people who make higher fire decisions are there, you play it chill.
Unless they're cool.
Unless they're cool. But more likely than not, they're not.
Yeah. If you're like an office setting one, I'd say be chill. If you work in like the trades and you've had drinks with your boss and he's a cool guy or something,
sure,
by all means, take advantage.
And then if at some point in the night the bar stays open but the boss goes home, then you get your money's worth.
Do not hook up with a coworker, though.
Well, that's never a good idea.
Don't do it. I'm telling you, it's not worth it.
Also, don't sing Rage Against the Machine songs right in the face of your COO.
I did keep my job, though.
You did keep your job for a little bit. That's true.
Someone said, why is it when there's heavy snow or bad weather, there seems to be more traffic on the road than on a good day? Well, that's because people are idiots.
Well, it's that, and I don't think there's necessarily more traffic. It's just you can see them because nobody's friggin' going anywhere.
Well, it's because people, for some reason, think that they can't drive the speed limit. I understand you got to be cautious out there.
Yeah.
But that causes more crap than anything, too.
That's the thing. It's like if the roads are slick, you should absolutely slow down. Drive to the conditions, but you can't slow all the way down.
Someone said, who do you think is the best Metallica bassist of all time? That's a huge argument in itself.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Jason Newsted.
Fair answer. Probably like the most popular answer. I met Trujillo once, and he was very nice, so he's got my affection.
He's been in the band, I think, technically the longest, but he's only I think only like one of the records I'd really say is kick ass.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like him.
And I know we're going to get a bunch of texts from people being like, Cliff Burton, but it's like, I don't know, the vast majority of like Metallica albums after Cliff Burton, Jason Newsted ripped, and he honestly was Metallica for a bit.
Can we also just say, just to put it out there hasn't been a bad one? You know what I mean? Like, you can't really point to an album and be like, man, the bass is what really brought this down.
They sure have had some terrible drummers, though. All right, final question here. It says, you get to fight one celebrity, and if you win, you get all their money. Who are you fighting?
Oh, I just won $1 trillion because I am dusting Elon Musk.
You think you can take him?
Absolutely. Listen, you ever see that man jump? Like when he's standing on stage at some of those press conferences?
True.
He is a awkward, uncoordinated dude.
I feel like you got to take someone old, though. Like, how old's that Warren Buffett guy? He's got to be like 90 or something, right?
Are we establishing it's just one-on-one, right? Like their money cannot buy them protection or anything.
Yeah.
No, Elon Musk is the richest man in the world, and I could absolutely take him.
I'm taking someone that I know is old that I could at least just like jump from behind and go, ah!
Try and give him a heart attack before
Minimal
the fight
effort,
starts.
maximum reward, you know?
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.